KK and Chris.
I would choose that one.
Ooh. The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Chris and Kim is about to be crazy.
What about
I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm going to say a lot of shit, but.
Got a little bounce, you know, you walking, your shit would be.
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
Okay, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Y'all hear this nigga, boy?
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more. This federal RICO, though, on KK.
Ray J says RICO is coming for Kim Kardashian, her mother, Kris Jenner. Says he's helping with the RICO case. So I don't really understand why is the RICO case coming. He said it's worse than the Diddy. I don't know. He be lying. No, Ray J be on one. You don't know when he lying or telling the truth. And I really don't understand the full extent of his disdain with Kim Kardashian and her mother. Now I know he alleged that the mother was the one that orchestrated the mixtape, and it's the fact that that whole or the mixtape. Let's call it the mixtape. Orchestrated the mixtape, and they really got famous off of it, right? And the mama really liked that. I remember I was watching some clip from the Kourtney Kardashian, not Kourtney, the Khloe Kardashian. She had a podcast for a second. It was trash. But I did a couple reaction videos to it on the Free Game 89 channel. Links in the description. Join the Patreon. All of it. I got some good shit coming soon, right? I just got to post it. I got to say. But she was saying her mother was like, she was going out with an NBA player on the first date. And, he dropped her off. And her mother, and she said, Kris Jenner was like, did you, mop him up? Did you give him that sloppy toppy? And she like, I guess she was like, nah. She was like, that's where, that's why you ain't keep him or nothing like that. And yeah, she liked that. And then, Ray J, accused her allegedly of orchestrating that sex tape and basically pimping out her daughter. So maybe he feel a certain type of way that, that sex tape leaked and maybe he didn't get the publicity that he deserved. But then again, Ray J worth a lot of money. He in the tech world. He's done a lot of investing, but he's always seemed to be a little wild. And the industry does that to you. Like, he seems to be Dorian from Moesha in real life. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about, Brandy's brother, Moesha's little brother like that, like, he's always been the hinge. He was talking about with Whack 100 starting a trans dating show or dating TV show or something like he's just weird. Even going back to the situation with Fabulous and him and Fabulous getting into it with Mayweather and 50 being there, he just seemed weird. I don't know if it's an act, I don't know if it's drugs, or I don't know if that's just him. But I don't like if they build a RICO case, I don't really understand, like, you helping them build the RICO case and people can say it's snitching, but is Ray J a street guy? He's snitching on the other. At least he ain't snitching on the brother and the sister. So I really don't care. Do I believe him? No, I didn't heard him and Whack 100 tell too many fabricated and lies and stories. But then again, you got to take the threat like kind of serious because he rolling with Whack 100, Whack the feds. Everybody know he a police ass ninja. So he might be true. If he's telling the truth that he really helping orchestrate a fed case against Kim Kardashian, so be it. Maybe it could be something to make her, to make her feel a certain type. But we already know. The feds ain't gonna treat her like Diddy. One, they ain't the same color as Diddy. Two, is they females. So they don't never drop the hammer on females. I did a video on Sha'Carri Richardson. She got a deal with Skims with Kim Kardashian. Her new Skim underwear, who partners with the NBA. She didn't lose one sponsorship for putting her hands on that domestic violence. That's why I told y'all, man. That's one of the reasons I don't really believe them, because they don't drop the hammer down on women in this country. They don't drop the women can get away with murder. They can get away with thievery. They can get away with a lot. They do get away with a lot in this country. Had Sha'Carri boyfriend did that to her, he lost everything. So they wonder why. They wonder why men don't want to date. They wonder why men don't approach women in this country. You wonder why men get a passport and go to different civilizations and deal with them, because you can approach a woman and she can say you did something to her with no proof and your reputation is gone. So when he said they dropping the Fed case on them, I just don't believe they dropping the Fed case on them, because they don't do that to women for real. So if they are going to do that, it must be something wicked. And I know Kanye be happy because he'd be able to get his kids back. And he'll be able to, have a structure and do the things he needs to do to get his kids back on track, because Kim Kardashian ain't doing shit. She said she don't believe kids should have homework. And this is when you start to intertwine, cultures. This is when you just fall in love with a face and a fake booty and a fake body, and you don't think about the other shit that come with it as far as, values. This is the crazy thing about just dating in general, but especially interracial dating. So you dating with somebody, and anytime you stick in your Peter Pan in her goddamn, hot pocket, you got to think about that, bro. What do she believe education is, or she see education for her children, or what does she believe in dietary? Do she eat pork? This is why all this is important. What is how does she believe in disciplining kids? How does she end up resolving conflict between y'all? This is a lot of things that y'all just on the surface level. Once you stick it in somebody, you basically you have sex not for enjoyment, it's for reproduce. So when we had those conversations, man, like, you need to have these conversations with women that you're gonna be serious. Now, if it's an understanding that she on the pill, or is this an understanding that she got her tubes tied, or she gonna get rid of it, or whatever situation. I don't really advocate for that, but whatever the situation may be, I get it. Have those conversations, but if y'all gonna go on and be serious, you got to think about that. This is why, co-parenting becomes so hard, and because all y'all cared about is surface shit. Where to eat at? How we gonna split the bills? What position we gonna do it in next? What are the values you believe in? This is why, like, athletes and like entertainers are the biggest simps. Jeezy got mad allegedly because the Jenny, my girl, allegedly wanted to make his child a non-binary. How do we get to the marriage and a child without even having those discussions and those viewpoints? I know people that was married to people that they didn't even know was atheists and Republicans and shit. How do we get this far in a relationship and you an atheist, you a fucking Republican, or whatever, you a Republican, and or you a Democrat, and or you don't know nothing about live. Like, bro, for the most part, most people don't even know they partner can't read. I remember I said this before. I worked with this chick, bro. This is when I was fresh out of high school. We working, and she telling us that her baby daddy was illiterate, and she liked to keep it that way because she wanted control. She would tell us, like, yeah, he can't read, he illiterate. And a lot of people believe, a lot of these feminist type women, these women that don't want to be under the leadership of their man, have children is to have somebody to manipulate and somebody to control. And I'm starting to believe that's true in a lot of cases. But for Ray J, I don't really know what his gripe is with Kim Kardashian. I'm not that deep in the game with it, but who knows if Ray J telling the truth or telling a lie? He could just be trying to scare her. And I just feel like the Kardashians are so powerful enough that if a case is being built against them, they will know. So, let me know what y'all think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find the Patreon. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Everything inside the link tree. Peace.